Here are two quotes from Big Ten Commissioner Kevin Warren from earlier today. I get asked every single day, what's next? It may include future expansion, but it will be done for the right reasons at the right time with our student athletes' academic and athletic empowerment at the center of any and all decisions that we will make. He also mentioned we will not expand just to expand. It will be strategic. It will be add additional value to our conference. That's from Kevin Warren, of course, the USC-UCLA story from a few weeks back.
Yeah, I wonder, and I'm not trying to knock Rutgers or Maryland, but on a comparative scale, I doubt that they can add the same kind of value that USC and UCLA can. So moving forward, if they're going to do that, you have to probably look on, what on the USC model of who that is, and maybe it's Oregon, maybe it's Washington, but I think that's kind of, it's not confirming, but it's not confirming that the plan is bigger than 16.
So if markets matter, or do they not matter?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess L.A. does that, but does
because you're advocating throwing out the New York and Baltimore, Washington D.C. markets?
No, I'm not advocating that. I'm just saying, does that like moving forward, do you get a school that's just in them like those are that doesn't really bring you much other stuff? USC brings and UCLA bring you a lot more. Not only the market, but there's more value in what they bring athletic wise too.
Yeah, I guess it all depends. Everybody seems to I don't know what's actually being coveted here. One day it's markets and then markets don't matter. And then one day it's the channel and the channel doesn't matter. And then one day it's this and then that doesn't matter. I'm just trying to wrap my head around what actually matters here.
You know what matters? Whatever you need to say, whoever you are
exactly.
at that specific time.
Exactly. He's talking about academics. When have we last heard about academics? It's just, I don't know, but you're right. I think everybody's just saying what they have to say. But I swear I go on Twitter and the things that I was told 2 days ago are as absolute no substance are like the rallying cry for a certain conference. It's wild how much any given thing can change by the day. Kind of like yesterday, the big rah-rah was about a certain time slot, and I'm sure we're going to get to that here in just a second. But I'm not surprised. What's he going to say? No, we're completely done, and we're just going to stay pat, and just that's it. They're clearly not. Even if he said that, we'd all go, BS, that's not true, because we all know that everybody's waiting to see what Notre Dame's going to do eventually. And we know that the likelihood of you just sitting there with two West Coast schools and then that just being it and you never expanding again, that's probably unlikely as well. So, I didn't expect much. If you had said, hey, this question's going to be asked on Tuesday, what kind of great answer do you think you'll get? I wouldn't think we'd get some great answer, and that's about what I would have expected is a kind of a non-committal as far as details go. But, yeah, absolutely leaving the door open for more expansion, which if you're an expansion nut is exactly what you wanted to hear in so many ways because, hey, that leaves the door open for even more speculation and more moving around and more life rafts and all of that. But if you're somebody who's wanting everything to kind of settle down, that's the opposite of probably what you wanted to hear.
So that's that. Here's another quote. Kevin Warren, they were bringing up realignment and what's going on. This is what he said about Big 12 Commissioner Brett Yormark. He gives Big 12 Commissioner Brett Yormark an endorsement when answering a question about college football expansion. Quote, Brett is a marketing wizard, very innovative, which is, of course, what we have heard about the new commissioner, but that came from Kevin Warren, Big Ten commissioner as well. There's some other watch lists that came out again today, many more of those as well. Otherwise, it's pretty much status quo on anything else when it comes to realignment. We had Jason